This is a Spanish city where you can just get lost in its picturesque serenity and immediately feel right at home. This is a city with a heartbeat for quality of life, and it certainly has a pulse for sports. This week, the iconic Montjuic Olympic Park has been taken over by the stars of action sports. This is X Games Barcelona. Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Ramona Bruland and this is our fourth and final day in Barcelona. But there's plenty more X Games still to come, both today and for the rest of the year. Barcelona is just our fourth of 6 destinations in this global year of X. It all started back in January in my hometown of Aspen, Colorado. We continued with the ski and snowboard sports in Tignes, France, before we went to Foz do Iguaçu, Brazil, here in Barcelona, Spain, up next Munich, Germany, and we end the year in Los Angeles. As for today, we have a full slate of action with 6 gold medals to hand out over the next 7 hours. Travis Pastrana and Brian Deegan will lead the charge in rallycross, and we have an all-star casts in both Moto X Best Whip and Step Up. Then Zach Warden tries to repeat his gold medal performance from Foz in GoPro BMX Big Air. And that's all coming up today, but we kick things off with a skateboard park final. Here are Corbin Harris and Tony Hawk to talk you through it.
The guys in heat number 1 that we've got, it's a stacked heat. What do you think about this?
I'm excited to see Raven back in there. You know, he's been out with an injury, and Ben Hatchell's been killing it. I mean, these heats are heavy. I don't know what else to say.
It is heavy. It's Men's Skateboard Park. But first, let's take a look at our GoPro course preview.
Hey, what's up? Andy Mac, chilling in Barcelona, Spain. This is the X Games, and this is your GoPro Park preview. Follow me.
We are getting ready here, Skateboard Park. Look at that course, it's just amazing. Huge crowd that we have here. It's going to be a great day of skateboarding here, isn't it?
It's our last skate event here at Barcelona X Games, so I'm glad the crowd showed up.
We are not long away from getting this started. Will Pedro Barros, is the question, will he get another gold here in Barcelona?
It looks very likely at this point, yes, with the practice that's going on.
This is Andy McDonald right now rolling into the contest. First rider going front side and then over the volcano.
Andy's no stranger to the vert section, obviously, but he's got the mini ramp skills and the old school bonus one.
20 X Games appearances. This is not his first rodeo by any means. He's one of 4 guys that has this covered and has been to pretty much every single X Games.
Oh wow, ending it there on a backside crail up the Gaudi extension. That was a good run. He actually mixed it up from his prelim run, so I think the judges will probably like that. He's got some variety.
Ben Hatchell in the mix. Alley-oop, 1 silver medal, 2 bronze, 3 medals in total. Getting around the course, frontside tail slide there. Ben Hatchell, I love his skating. He's got so many tricks.
And so much different styles, and he can skate almost any transition. Right here. Showing his vert skills with still finish 540.
Coming out of the blocks. Look at this first fast run. It's amazing. Like, where's it going to go from here?
Yeah, and that was almost double the amount of tricks that we've seen most of the guys do in one run.
Whoa! Alex Agente straight in. Here is a look. Stale fish.
It's hard. Stale fish 540, that's really hard on a cement wall too, because you have to land perfectly straight. You can't slide it around. You can't fix it if it's not perfect.
Nice. Alex Agente, second X Games appearance. In the deep end, right there, it is 10-4.
Wow, this is a really good run. He started off with a blunt fake and extension. We've had some big vert airs in the deep end there.
That was definitely a solid run.
Look at this. That
blunt to fakie on the extension. It's going vert as well. We have 10 athletes in this. We've got 10 athletes in this, 2 heats of 5, top 3 from each heat advance, 15-minute heats. So these guys are just going to go in order until all that time is up. Right now, this is the first run also for McLean, rolling in.
Brad McLean was the dark horse of the prelim, coming in super hot, doing big tricks. I'm not hard on that bonus, but he was the unexpected victor there.
Second runs are on. Andy McDonald is back in. He's one of 4 athletes with Bob Burnquist, Rune Glifberg, and BMX and Dennis McCoy to compete at every X Games. Isn't that just amazing?
That is.
22 medals.
And he's doing the same run, but he's thrown in a couple harder tricks here. He did a 360 over the volcano in the beginning. So this run is probably going to score better than the last one.
Tony, Andy's definitely one of those guys that doesn't make up the spot. He knows what he's doing every single time.
He's got it all very methodically planned out. As does this guy. Ben Hatchell always has the line, each wall that he wants to hit. He mixes up his tricks. He gets them more difficult as he goes, but he knows exactly where he's going right when he drops in.
Pushing around the deep end. Ben, little feeble. Yes, this is the same run. Going for it. Oh. Wow. Ben Hatchell. A little flat land there too. Right now we are going to come back with more X Games Barcelona.
Featuring the music of Zed. Which direction are you headed? Putting the long in longitude? Or tossing in some attitude with your latitude? Remember, greatness, like direction, is measured in degrees. And while everyone is looking up, you have to be able to throw it down. Moto X Step Up and Best Whip. This way to gold. X Games is brought to you by Ford, Go Further, and GoPro, the world's most versatile camera. GoPro, be a hero.
Welcome back to X Games Barcelona, and we are well and truly underway right now. It is Skateboard Park, and Raven Tertier is in, pumping around the course.
Wow, Raven Tertier. Oh, that did not look good.
He came down very hard then. Unfortunately, he's been skating so well.
That cement is unforgiving.
The crowd is getting behind him right now. He's a little slow to his feet, but he seems to be fine. Let's take another look at how he just came down there.
Looked like he was aiming a little too far in this 50-50. He wanted to get it all the way around the corner and came in.
And looked like the back truck wasn't locked on. He started to slide off, so then he got hooked up. That was a tough one for Raven.
His board stayed up there when he was trying to come in.
At the moment right now, Alex Gente with a 63. He hasn't got the high score overall. Brad McLean has got that 33 for his second run. Alex only with 32.
Yeah, Brad needs another run like the one he just had.
If he can get that again, that could probably bump him up into that first position, do you think, Tony?
Yeah, for sure, since he does have a single highest score, but doesn't have a solid second run to back it up here. Andy McDonald is sticking with the hits here, but he keeps mixing it up in the end, obviously using his vert skills in the deep end. So we'll see what he has in mind over here. I'm going to predict it's some sort of 540. No, it's kick for Bindi.
Oh, he looked like he was very close to the tiles up there.
And that was about the same run we saw last time, so yeah, it was. So equal score to last time, 28. Now this guy had an incredible run on the last go-around. He did a stale finish, 540 in the deep end, and then into a unit on the other side, 2 540s. Along with the frontside blunt and the Gaudi vertical. And he's just playing.
He is just a machine. He's got so many tricks. There is Raven. Hoping he's okay. He's just getting attended to at the moment. Shaking it off. We'll find out what's going on there with him and bring it to you soon as we know. Alex Sagente is in.
Our current leader, too. Coming out of nowhere and just destroying it here.
Started skating in 2004 at age 6. Can you believe it? And here he is right now. X Games Barcelona doing it. Skates everything he does. He skated pools with him. He skates big air. Jordan's got more down there. Jordan.
That's right. Well, he was a little banged up, getting checked down behind. He was getting checked down behind the Gaudi over there, and they did say he had a hurt left shoulder, but he's okay to skate. He had to check the numbers on the clock to be cleared, and he's looking good right now.
Whoa! Thank you, Jordan.
Right back in with a nose grind all the way around the corner. Raven is not messing around.
He's all good. The doctors have said fine. He's back out there, and he was into it straight away, wasn't he?
Yeah, just one of the hardest tricks of the event right there.
Nice. He's good. He already has 1 gold medal to his name. Unfortunately, last year he was injured, but he's back.
Talk about back. Brad McLean just came out on fire here on this run. Oh, nose grind.
Frontside nose grind. Wow. Lip slide around the corner in the deep end.
This could be our highest scoring run right here. Frontside full at the end.
Tony, do you think that will bump him into the gets another 33, that could. Check out how clean that frontside nose grind is and just pops it in.
That run is the highest scoring run of the event, 38.
And that bumps Brad McLean into first position. Alex Sagente second with a 64, so there's a bit of difference there. And then it's a little closer between second and third, Alex Sagente and Ben Hatchell. Andy McDonald is back in, trying to better his run.
Here we go, here's the 540 that was predicting last time. Oh, no. That wall is the sabotage for McTwist right there.
Isn't it? We saw it.
Alana Smith tried over and over yesterday.
She still ended up with a silver medal, which is pretty good.
Whoa! There we go. Ben Hatchell's doing 540s in the shadows.
He can do a 540 anywhere.
He's over it in the deep end.
Frontside flip stalefish attempt there at the end. It seems like he's just mucking around.
A little bit, yeah. But I think he knows he needs to step it up. He is currently in third in this heat, and I think he would much rather see himself in one of the top two positions.
Well, all you need to be is top three at the end of the standings. This is Raven's last chance with a frontside nose grind around the whole corner. Tony, that is so hard.
Wow, and dangerous considering his huge slam in that same corner just 2 runs ago.
Obviously not phased at all. Raven is looking to get right back up there.
Nice.
This run could be it.
That was just time.
The buzzer.
Only having a 20 for a second highest score, though, that's going to be tricky to get out of. But look at this nose grind.
Look how many times he goes through there. Popping out so clean.
Not quite enough.
Unfortunately, that will not be enough from Raven. So we won't be seeing him on the podium again, unfortunately. One guy we will see on the podium, quite possibly, is Brad McLean if he keeps on going like that.
Andy McDonald.
Well, it looks like we are going one more time through, so this could change things.
Yes, that's right. Andy was the first up, so that gives Raven a chance to bump into the top 3 in the heat and make the finals. As you can see, his score of 38 ties for the top score of this whole event.
This could change it as well. Andy Mack just jumped in
at a 540.
He just jumped in and went, and they're going with it and going for one more run each. But this could really shake things up. Brad McLean in number 1 position at the moment with a 71. Alex Sagente 64 in second, and Ben Hatchell in third with 60. But after Raven's last run as well, things could be different.
I think Ben is feeling the pressure too. He knows there's got to be something special. Whoa, stalefish 540. Only guy we ever see do that is Sean White.
Kickflip, he has hit his head at the bottom. Oh,
these walls are so sticky when they come down, and it's just, you've got to be right on point with your skateboard. Perfectly straight. There's no adjusting when the wheels are that sticky on the cement.
Well, that's the thing with concrete, isn't it? You can't, like, if it's wood, you can kind of slide out of it a little bit. But
yeah, you can adjust, you can fix it, and that's what happened right there with Ben. He got a little bit sideways on the blunted kickflip, and the concrete just not let you fix yourself the way it does on wood.
Unfortunately, Ben Hatchell has just done a blunt kickflip and came down backwards and just bumped his head. We've been told from Jordan that he is talking, he's conscious, so it's a very good sign. I just want to double check and make sure he's fine. Tony, solid run so far. Let's take a look at Ben Hatchell.
It's right here. Blunt kickflip. He gets a little sideways, and as you can see, when his back foot went back on the board, his board did not adjust for that because the wall is so sticky on the concrete.
The crowd is getting behind him. Look at them all. Tough balls in this heat with Raven as well going down. These guys are going for it.
The deep end is unforgiving too.
He grabs his board, shakes it off. These guys are tough. Skating out there, no pads, into it. But Andy reminded him that he should be wearing a helmet.
Thanks for your tips, Andy McDonald.
Alex Sagente on screen. Here we go, rolling back into it.
This is a close race here. Whoa, Alex Sagente with a big blunt. Mugati head kind of stalling it there, which makes it even scarier and more dangerous.
Slapping the tail down there. Front side 50-50. He looks confident in this run.
Yeah, he's sitting on 2 scores of 32, which is decent. And he's already in second place. Basically guaranteed to be in the finals here.
Going for a kickflip Indy and just coming off, but used the full 40 seconds.
This is where it gets interesting. Raven Tushy has an extra run. He has one more run here. If he betters his score of 20,
he's currently
by only a couple of points, he's going to bump Ben Hatchell out of the finals.
Wow. This could be a game changer right now. Raven. Oh, just
squirrely there. Oh, no, I don't think that's going to do it.
Unfortunately. Raven, I'm seeing this no. Wow. This is exciting. This is only the first heat. We have another one to come. Skateboard Park. This is the last run for Brad McLean, but it does not matter. He holds that #1 position. And that is going to take him to the finals.
Wow. Raven Tershi.
The score has just come in.
He tied with Ben Hatchell, so that goes to the 3rd run, which he did win the tie.
And then that pushes him into that 3rd position. So he is also in the finals.
Time now for a look at the Real Women competition presented by the Samsung Galaxy S4. If you haven't already, jump online and check out the 2 finalists. We did start with 8 athletes. We're down to the final 2, Leticia Buffoni and Ingrid Backstrom. You can go online and help vote for your favorite. But right now, let's take a look at the 2 final videos. Here they are. Finishing touches have been put on the rallycross course. Drivers have been out walking the course and are ready to go. We do have a star-studded lineup competing today. Of course, names like Travis Pastrana, Ken Block, Tanner Faust, Scott Speed. They're all going to be coming up competing in rallycross very soon. It's an exciting competition. Do stay tuned for that. You are watching X Games Barcelona.
This tree-lined promenade in Barcelona, known as Las Ramblas, is always bustling with people. And, well, people. These human statues are living works of art and a popular curiosity for tourists. For a small tip, you can get a picture or a bit of a show. X Games Barcelona.
Barcelona's been a wonderful host city for X Games. Right now, though, the boys of Moto X are in practice for Step Up, one of the more exciting events this evening, definitely one not to miss. It's going to be a battle between Matt Byton and Ronnie Renner.
Pretty much confident every time we do a step-up contest if Byton's there. it's probably going to be me and him at the end.
It has been head-to-head warfare between Byton and Renner.
Yeah, for me, you know, the way that I prepare is I just make sure that I'm riding a lot, you know. I mean, step-up's not really something you practice. You can, but it's not fun. Yeah, just hit in the gym, get my mind right, and I'll be ready.
You know, I really believe you show up for step-up and the lip's different every time, so it's dumb to practice this, you know, repetitive setup at home or something. So I practice on my starts, practice on my bike setup with gearing, and really that delivery and then power application, and that's about all you can do.
The line on the jump, it's important, you know, it has to fit your style, you know. For me, I just go straight at it and charge it, and I can tell where the best lip is.
I do like having kind of my own line, which thank God I'm the only one that really turns into it so much and does the whip thing. But it's a free-for-all, you know. If I find a line that happens to go across somebody else's, and I think it's the best one, I'm going to start jumping it.
You know, Renner, it's not really a style contest at the end of the day. I know his whip looks cooler over it, but bottom line is it's who doesn't knock the bar over. Both styles work, it just depends on the lip and whose day it is.
Byton's going to be back in Barcelona, and, you know, he's definitely the top contender because he has the most medals. He's going to have the target on his back. I'd rather him than me.
Here's a look at the most Moto X step-up gold medals. Tommy Cloud's on there with 4. Matt Byton, Ronnie Renner. Tomcat's not competing anymore, so it is going to be the battle between Matt and Ronnie. Who is going to take the gold tonight? All right, now to get you back to skate park, here's Corbin Harris and Tony Hawk.
Welcome back to X Games Barcelona, sitting here on the top of Mount Juic. What an amazing city we are. We are so lucky to be here. And right now we have Skateboard Park. Heat number 2. It is jam-packed. Tony, who are you going to be looking at for this? I think every single rider. Tom Shaw, Rune Lifberg, Kevin Kowalski, Pedro, Curran, the #1 qualifier he was.
Yeah, this is going to be exciting. I would say it's a toss-up, but when Pedro goes, you'll see he goes way further than most do.
This is heat number 2, straight into it with Tom Shaw. It actually looks like a final with all these guys, and Tom Shaw wasting no time with a huge stale finish around the corner.
Going twice as high as he was in the prelim.
He seems like he's really starting to work the course out a lot. He is just dominating at the moment. Obviously in big air as well. First rider ever in the world to do the 1080. 2012 in April actually. And do you think skating this course is just helping him all around, Tony?
I think he's been working towards skating stuff like this. Obviously, he's been skating the comedy pool quite a bit at the band skate park. And you can see he took his vert skills there. He's been practicing using on transitions. But you want to know a guy who's versatile like that. Rune Lifberg right here, he skates everything. I mean, I'm talking about everything in the street.
And he does it with so much style. Look at him, he's one of the most stylish guys out there. Coming out of Copenhagen, Denmark. He's got his 2 girls here as well at the moment, watching him skate. And pretty good weekend. He unfortunately came down. You can see his hands are all strapped up, but he gets back out there. It's not bothering him at all.
Yeah, this is a decent run. I think he just wants to stay on 1 or 2 here. So I don't want to say he held back, but he kind of held back.
Yeah, I mean, you want to try and get one under your belt, though, don't you?
Sure, yeah, especially because we are going to go into the finals from here. It's only the top 3 from this heat.
Kevin Kowalski in the mix out of Oregon, and you can tell there's a lot of concrete up there, and he just skates this like it's a 2-foot mini ramp.
And doing a boneless transfer over there. We've had 2 boneless ones in this run. That might be a new record. Oh, the old bug on a windshield transfer there.
Pedro, the gold medalist in Foz. He has got so many of those at home now. He's got 3, and he's he's going to want to make it for this weekend. 5th X Games appearance. Pedro with a huge Smith grind.
Like halfway around the ball.
I've never seen anyone push that hard on it. Frontside 50-50, trying to use the whole course.
You can see how he uses every tiny transition to his benefit. He gets speed where you probably wouldn't be getting speed.
The backside, Smith just holding on to that. Oh! 50-50, wow, just on holding it, but he didn't care about that. There is that Smith grind.
He basically ran out of ball there.
And here it is. He's going for a 50-50, coming off and not caring whatsoever. Look at that score. Pedro straight up the top with 39.
That's with a bail. 39 is with the bail there. And
just coming off there was our #1 qualifier. So, unfortunately, not getting a run that he liked there.
He still got a few more tries.
Shah seems to be doing everything bigger and better. little manual there. Just the flat bottom.
I always wonder about doing little manuals across stuff like that. If the judges actually take notice of that. Or if you're just, it's like, we know you're going over there. Don't worry about it. Don't get fancy. Just roll over it.
I'm sure that's what they're thinking.
Or maybe they like a little flair. Oh, Mellon, 540.
No stopping him. Tom. Ollie, this is a solid run, Tony.
Good run, yeah. I think it's about the same as we saw last time, so now he's got 2 under his belt.
ESPN has some great MLB matchups coming up Sunday and Monday. On Sunday at 8, Detroit faces Texas. Then Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, the New York Yankees take on Baltimore. Rune Glifberg jumping up on the backside, lip side on that extension. That's happening to try.
And this is a better run than last time. He had a couple more tricks, had a couple more transfers. Going a little bit faster, a little bit higher. Oh, 50 backside tail slide. That's going to be a better score than this last one.
Rune Glifberg staying on for the whole 40 seconds again. She said it's crucial to do that.
Look at that, 37 was last one.
Kevin Kowalski going back in the same section as Pedro Barros did.
And we just had bonus #1 from Kevin Kowalski, and there's bonus #2.
Can he go for a record, do you think?
I think he's done with it.
Here he goes for
a big transfer. Wow, that was the cleanest landings he had on that.
Yeah, usually splats. Yeah. It's kind of hard with that. Throwing it out there.
And some lines no one else is taking, so I think the judges will take note.
Let's take a look. And landing it clean. That is tough to do.
I'm surprised he got any speed out of that.
Right in. Pedro. I didn't see so many guys use that little quarter pipe.
I think he's just trying to confuse the judges.
Pedro qualified 4th coming into this. There is that Smith.
No.
Not being able to hold that just then. Pedro Barros just coming off there. But we'll be back with more with Curran and all of the skateboard park.
This is the Sagrada Familia, the signature landmark of Barcelona. Designed by legendary Spanish architect Antoni Gaudí, construction of the church began in 1882, and Gaudí spent the last 40 years of his life working on it. But with his death in 1926, the Spanish Civil War, complications with the plans, World War II, and fundraising issues, construction is still ongoing and is expected to be completed in 2026. What would Gaudí think of the slow progress on his monumental church? Well, he was once quoted as saying, "My client isn't in a hurry." X Games Barcelona.
Much anticipated rallycross event is coming up soon. They've just put the finishing touches on the course. This is the Olympic Stadium that they built back for the 1992 Olympics held here in Barcelona. They truckloaded in 450 truckloads of dirt for this rallycross course. It's going to be a pretty spectacular event. We have a lot of big names racing, and they are jonesing to get on the course. The Ford Rallycross coming up very soon. Right now, though, let's get you back to Heat 2 of Skate Park. Here's Corbin Harris.
Welcome back to X Games Barcelona. Was just in #1 qualifier with a huge boneless. Cone Cables is trying to get a clean run under his belt, and a little bit of an upset so far. He is sitting in 5th position. Anyone has just joined us, this is Skateboard Park. We have 10 athletes. This is the second heat. Top 3 will advance to the finals.
Oh, wow, that's surprising. Curran missing the frontside kickflip there across the volcano. That seems like the trick he always makes.
He's going to have a couple more runs. You have 4 minutes on the clock. And Tom Shah, who skates absolutely everything, and just improving out of sight in Skateboard Park. Well, Rune Glifberg is one of 4 athletes to be at every single X Games. Lots of experience on his belt, and a huge frontside air there. What do you think happened there with him just coming off?
I think that wall doesn't have as much vert as it appears, and a lot of these guys have a problem hanging up on it. So it doesn't give them the boost out from the coping that they expect. And that's why you see these guys bailing the tricks there, especially with the twist.
Kevin Kowalski. Boneless. Jumping up there. Doing the same line.
Good so far.
It's isn't it?
He can get another 29. I don't know if that's going to put him in the finals, though. Oh, there's the splat transfer.
So Pedro dropping in right now, out in front. It was a tie between first and second between Pedro and Rune Glifberg. He's on a 74, Rune is on 70, and in 3rd place, the #1 qualifier, Curran Caples.
Pedro's not completed an entire run. I know he's in 1st place, I know his scores are far and away, but he has fallen every time before the time is up.
In prelims, he actually hurt his ankle as well, so do you think that could be playing against him?
I don't think so. I think he's just, he's not exactly on point the way he expects it to be, but he's still ahead of everybody.
Curran is in another good bonus. Bumping around that oververt section. Taco down there into the deep end.
Now, that one he decided against the kickflip since he missed it on his last round because he does need another score of 35 or better to put him into the finals.
Just ending up with 360 flip there. Tom he's going to have to better his run here. Stalefish, huge. Try and make it into that top 3 position so we can see him in the final.
And that's going to be tough because his highest score up to this point is 30. He would need a pretty serious score here. He would need at least a...
Do you think he is capable of doing it?
He would need at least a 41 on this run, and that's not going to do it.
That is not going to do it. That is his last run, Tom Sharp. Rune Glifberg, smooth backside tail slide.
And, regardless of how this run goes down, pretty sure we're going to see Rune in the finals here. Wow, what a frontside air.
Oh, just a little wobbly down there on the flat. 5-0 grind. I saw him trying this run in practice. He was trying to mix a few airs into the mix. This is Kevin Kowalski's last chance to try and break through into the top 3. That's all they are taking into the final.
He's going to need a score of 40.
But then Curran would come back again and try and battle it out. What a great heat on our hands here. So much good skateboarding.
Whoa, Kevin Kowalski on the oververt. Backside air to the bottom.
Seemed like he plugged out a little bit there.
Yeah, well, I think he would if you're trying to take off right where that thing pitches you oververt. So I don't think that's going to be the score he needs to make it in the finals.
Smooth Smith grind. Is it enough to push through? And it's not, unfortunately. He is still in 4th position. So there you have it. A little bit of a victory lap here for Pedro. It's not over though. It's not going to matter for him. He is sitting in the #1 position. The Brazilian won gold in Foz do Iguaçu in Brazil. Amazing event, amazing venue. And it looks like,
don't count Curran out though.
Little Curran Cables has just got his rhythm on. Look at the style.
Even when he takes off where he doesn't mean to. Nice frontside flip at the bank there. Needs something a little bit more special here if he's going to increase the score of 35.
Was a frontside flip on the back there.
He did that last run though.
Do you think that could better his score at all?
I doubt it, but possibly. But it doesn't matter because he's in the finals.
There, the man on screen, Pedro Barros, #1 position in heat #2. He is going through to the finals. Wow, what a heat. Look at the guys who advanced here. We've got Pedro in 1st. He's skating well.
Yeah, he's skating well. And to be fair, he has not completed a full run yet.
So if he completes a run...
If he completes a run, he's way ahead of everybody.
What kind of damage is he going to do now? This is who is going to be in the final. Men's Skateboard Park. Raven, Rune Glifberg, Alex Sagente, Curran Caples, Brad McLean. Stick around. Skateboard Park coming up, and it's the final.
And look there at the course workers putting the meticulous finishing touches there on the step-up jump. It's an absolute science of these dirt bikes. They have a 30-foot run-in, and it's like a high jump on a motorcycle. It's unbelievable, and they progressively raise the bar higher as the athletes get eliminated. All right, X Games Barcelona storylines. Bob Burnquist, everyone's talking about him. 24th X Games medal in his career, tied for most all-time with Dave Mirra. He did that in skateboard Big Air a couple nights ago. Jamie Bestwick, 8th straight BMX vert gold medal, never been done before in history. And then, of course, the youngest medalist in X Games history, Alana Smith, just 12 and a half years old. Unbelievable feat by all 3 of these athletes. That's just 3 of the great stories coming out of Barcelona this week. You're watching X Games of Barcelona. Don't go away. More action right after this. Barcelona, often referred to as the skateboarding capital of the world. Absolutely beautiful city, and they've been very accommodating here this week as we've taken them over with all the stars of action sports. Final day of competition here, and the rally course continues to be prepped. A bit of rain coming down, which may change conditions there. The drivers are ready to go. They're lined up and just waiting for that call. All right, right now, let's get you back to the exciting Skateboard Park final. With the call here is Corbin Harrison, Tony Hawk.
This is men's Skateboard Park final in Barcelona. This is going to be an exciting one.
And it's on. No one is going to hold back here.
Tershi is definitely not going to hold back. Backside Smith grind, and he's looking strong already out there. Wow, this is a solid run. He's straight into it.
Oh, nose grind over the death box there.
6 athletes in this final. 18 minutes on the clock.
Whoa! Oh, big frontside ollie coming straight down on his stomach. Looks like he's out of breath there.
Raven going for it, not holding back. He had a fall on that frontside nose grind, and then an alley-oop ollie. The borders, what happened there? It came off his feet?
No, he just landed too low, and then that sent him on an overturn. And on this concrete, you cannot adjust that. You can see his board was turned too far, and he couldn't get his wheels to slide back straight, and his body just took the impact. That's a shame. That was a killer run up to that point too.
He has had 2 falls in the matter of the last sort of like 30 minutes. It's going to be tough for him. Rune Glifberg coming out of Copenhagen, Denmark.
Whoa, Rune with a huge frontside nose bone.
We didn't see him do that before. He didn't make it in the heat. It looks like he's on point right now.
And you can tell these guys have been working on these lines and testing just how far they can take it. And this is Rune's best work for sure.
Said before, this is very important to get those 40 seconds and a clean run. There's Rune, that huge air that he didn't seem to get in the heat, but he's got it right now. Alex Sagente, second X Games appearance. One of the teenagers out there. There's 3 in the mix. They love that bang for bonuses, don't they?
They do.
Smith grind over the oververt section, and here he goes into the
big shootout. That was probably Alex's best run too. You know, he definitely has the ability to medal, if not win this.
Someone else that could come out of nowhere and win it. And first in elimination into the heats, Cohen Caples, 17 years of age. Trying to get a solid run underneath his belt. Backside out in the deep end. Here he is on the sushi, kickflip.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, backs to 180. That was a sick little line there. And that was his strongest runner I think we've seen in the whole competition. And good timing to really get in form. It's Curran, kickflip, front blunt. And then throwing in a little back to 180.
Looked like a video game character, just hopping around doing tricks.
You know a little something about that, huh? Brad McLean. Just coming short of that 40 seconds. And here is the man that wants the gold. He's got 3 already. Pedro. Doing it for the Brazilians out there. What's up, guys? We had a great time in Foz do Iguaçu. 50-50.
Running out of room there, but holding on.
Huge. How do you come out of doing something like that so slow and then put a huge
vert pocket? Oh, look at that. Huge melon 540. See, Pedro knows which wall has the vert. Everyone else is trying on that other wall, and he gets on that one.
He's the only rider that worked it out and was doing 540s on that wall. The only rider doing 540s there.
Because he knows that's the wall that has the vert. Now Raven coming back from a heavy slam on his first run.
2 heavy slams he's had for the last 30 minutes. It is not going to stop him. What has he got? He's going for it right now.
If he can just pick up where he left off on the last run, it will be one of the best scores we've seen. Wow, and that's no joke right there. Talk about danger factor. You're blind to the wall, you got a gap underneath you.
I'm sure his cousins Joey and Nick are watching out there. Doing Ace Trucks and Diamond Supply Co.
Raven look a little lost there. I don't think he had a plan of attack for the end.
Let's go back and check out Pedro's run. That is the wall that no one else has been doing 540s on. And
yeah, it's because it's a little bit narrower than the other wall. You only have about 8 feet of flat wall, so you really got to go straight up and down there. And Pedro knows how to do that.
I think he picked it. That was the section with the most vert.
I think so.
Rune going for a frontside heel flip. Just coming off. No matter where in the world you are, you can join the X Games Barcelona conversation. Log on to xgames.com and check out the exclusive content. Or join us on Twitter at #XGames. Or like us on Facebook and vote for the X Games moment of the day. Alex Sargente in the mix.
Whoa! Alex Sargente going for the 270 to Axel stall, almost hanging up on the way in. Big judo. Now this is basically the same run that we saw last time, but
boneless into that corner.
Maybe a couple more tricks there, so that's probably going to score a little better than his 29, but that's a solid run under his belt.
Okay, so we are just getting into the second runs here. At the moment, Rune Glifberg on top.
See that? Current cables with a tail slide across the sushi dish.
Current skating is just something else. So flowy. He's really got that surf style. Loves surfing. Hung out with us in Australia and skated a lot of skate parks.
He's missing that frontside flip again, but right in time.
He's good at concrete. He's good at everything. Brad McLean over his second run and a huge boneless on that flat wall. Backside tail slide over the vert section, pumping around, trying to hit as many walls as possible. Backside lip side, that's tough over that, Tony.
Yeah, and then straight up into the body jar on the sushi. But Brad clearly wants a full run here, and this could be it. Oh wow, frontside board slide. Solid right there at the end.
This is going to be a full run for him, just coming up on the buzzer. Pedro is back in for his second run, and everyone's loving the boneless on that.
That was the biggest one, for sure.
Pumping around, using all the course and getting so much out of every wall, isn't he?
Yeah, taking lines no one else has. I mean, right there, going up into the middle of the Gaudi section. And that with the 50-50 across the top. Get ready for some big vert action here in the end.
Here we go.
Oh, no, missing the Indy 540. See, right there, it's very tricky because that wall is only about 8 feet of usable space for the vert, and he came up a little bit too far on the edge, and so it threw him off.
So through, back up. Not going.
Raven's taking a half-pipe run.
Not going down without a fight. Raven, such a smooth style.
I think Raven, that injury really shook him up.
Yeah, he seems to be cruising at the moment. Had a epic part in Pretty Sweet, Girl Chocolate Skateboards video. He's cruising right now. I can't believe he's even skating after those two slams.
Yeah, those were rough. Either one of those would have taken me out for at least a couple weeks.
Absolutely. Rude backside tail slide. Got both of his daughters in town watching in Barcelona at the moment. Huge frontside air.
Going higher than any of his other runs and doing harder stuff.
Check out the scoreboard at the moment. After 2 runs, Pedro is on 77. Cohen Caples, 72. And Rune Lindberg, 64.
Oh, heel flip, frontside air. That is going to be Rune's best scoring run.
That's what he wanted, and that is going to change things for sure. He is pumped on that one.
There you go, look at that. Tack heel flip. So smooth, just like you'd see on a standard vert ramp.
Alex Sagente, there you have it. He bumped Cohen Caples out of second position. And he got a 75. They drove with 77 on top. 7 minutes, 44 seconds on the clock. This is the final of the skateboard park. These guys are going for it.
Alex Sagente almost fallen off after the frontside air revert. But that was a good run. That's probably his best run.
2 of the teenagers in the mix, the top 3. Rune Lindberg has been to absolutely every X Games that's gone on. He's one of 4 athletes, Bob Burnquist, Andy McDonald, BMX and Dennis McCoy, to compete at every summer event. Isn't that amazing?
And Curran is on fire this run. Finally makes that frontside flip.
That's what
the run he wanted. That is exactly the run he was hoping to do in the finals.
Brad McLean. Oh, and look at the scores now. By 1 point, bumping Barros down. Cohen Caples with a 78. Pedro, 77 in second. And Rune Lindberg with a 75. Backside Smith's grind.
Pedro is just trying to get after here. You can see the aggression in his style here. He wants a full run, but he wants it big. He's not going to hold back. He's not going to cruise. Look at these huge frontside airs in the shallow end.
A lot smoother with that 50-50 over the sushi.
He's looking for that Indy 540 over here on this one wall. And there's a melon fire. That works.
I think he just wanted to get that.
There you go.
That backside lip slide, he seemed to be sliding out of control. How do you pull that in?
He knows how to navigate. He's like, well, I'm not on the vert wall I was hoping to be, but I'm going to adjust my pump and I'm going to figure this out. Right here, that melon 540, and he goes into a backside lip and runs out of room, basically.
Oh, and that's that backside lip slide pulling in.
But it works for him. And look at that.
At all costs.
Way ahead into first place.
85. Pedro in #1 position. He won gold in Foz do Iguaçu in Brazil. And he wants it again. One guy that's not going to let him get away with it too easy is Rune Lindberg. Rune is unfortunately just stepping off that. This Sunday, the Mellow Yellow Drag Racing Series continues in Kansas on the Heartland Park Drag Strip. The Kansas Nationals Finals on Sunday at 8 on ESPN2 and also live on Watch ESPN.
Rune Caples second place, and he's got some really good lines here.
Front. What's he got to do here to try and get up into those 80s?
I don't know, 360 flip over the sushi works for me.
Or kickflip back over the sushi.
If he gets something else in the deep end here, this could up his score, but at this point, wow, that's a nice 5-0 up on the Gaudi.
Oh! If he made that, wow. Under 4 minutes. There is the 360 flip by Curran Caples, landing on the bolt so smooth.
Adam McLean's just getting a little too much speed for his own good there. He needs another good run.
Here is the leader, Tony Pedro, and just firing around this course. So strong, he looks so confident on board.
Yeah, his last run was the run that we were expecting from him.
Yeah, it was unlike him, wasn't it, in the heats to come
off. The other ones, yeah. Whoa, missing his foot there a little bit, but fixing it into the oververt. Not where you want to come down with your foot in the wrong place, on the oververt.
Not at all.
Look, it's a helpful safety tip for anyone out there skating vert.
Hitting as many walls as possible.
Wow, look at this. And he's probably going to go back into the 540. Indy, are you serious?
On the buzzer. Claiming it.
Wow, that was by far and away the best run here.
That is Pedro Barros. The Brazilian, 3 gold medals already, and he's looking at the moment at
look at this 85-40. It's like a front somersault because he went straight up and down because that wall is so narrow.
Pushing his hand just off the concrete.
And here's Raven, does not want to risk anything with his 2 injuries already, so kind of cruising.
Throwing in a little stale fish there. Only 5 seconds on the clock. I like how he's cruising with the pivot on the section there.
I think it's very cool, though, that he would just drop in and skate anyway, even though he's obviously rattled and probably injured. But it's like, hey, I'm here. I'm not going to forfeit.
That is cool. Rune Liftberg, tail slide over the volcano. Over frontside heel flip.
Right in the corner.
This is mixing up the line. He is going for it now.
I have a feeling we're going to possibly see a 540 now from Rune, since that was his big vert trick. His past run was the very last wall.
This could change things. Little setup with the tail.
Here you go, 540. Ah, missed it there. That's the Pedro wall.
We noticed as well, he's seen with Pedro that is the wall to do the 540 on.
Just looked like Rune missed the grab there.
Alex Sagente, one of the teenagers in here.
Whoa, what's this one? Cap kickflip on the bank. Nice.
Knowing that he had to step his run up, he's throwing a flip in. Frontside in the deep end. 10.5 foot that deep end is. That is the sushi. He's 5-0ing off. Little boneless. There is a little look at the kickflip on the replay.
That's a straight skate park trick right there.
The number 2 at the moment, Curran Caples. Oh, frontside flip.
Wow. Curran Caples with a frontside blunt, a frontside flip off the sushi dishes.
He knows that Pedro is right in front at the moment, so he's really trying to step it up.
And Curran just gives it a little bit more each run, a little bit more difficulty, harder tricks. This will probably be his best scoring run.
2 seconds. Curran Caples over the sushi. There's the front line, and there is the frontside flip, styling out. Backside Decker on the flat bank wall. Brad McLean frontside rock.
Nice. Mid stall to frontside rock. Oh, there we we go, Crail Slide Revert. This is the run that he was hoping for, and he needs it.
Pedro Barros has done it again. He's going to... Whoa! Brad McLean.
Big yellow nose grind. Wow, backside tail slide. Revert into the corner. If he only had 2 of those runs.
Wow, what?
Poor Brad McLean there, Brad McLean.
But this is the man right here. Pedro wins his 4th X Games gold. And this isn't victory lap. Pedro in the mix. Look at it. Backside Smith grind. He's just doing it for the crowd here.
Oh, kick. Varial flip Indy on the mini ramp. Yeah, he should be frustrated with that.
Number 1 is Pedro. Doing it for the Brazilians with an 86. Curran Caples in number 2 position with 82. And Brad McLean. There it is.